Hi guys, good morning. It's me. Coming back in for my 1 week check-in. I guess I'll start doing them on Tuesdays. I don't want to do, oh, my camera's fuzzing in and out. I don't know how to change that. I'm sorry. Where was I? Oh, I think I'm gonna start coming in on Tuesdays and doing a weekly, what's this called? A video to just kind of check in and let you know how I'm doing. Last week was awesome. Awesome. I finally have restriction. Never had it. Ever. For those of you who are just kind of coming in now, I had lap band surgery March 24th, 2010. So I am a year and, I keep forgetting, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, almost a year and 8 months out from my lap band surgery. I lost about 60 pounds the first year. Then I stayed put for a long time. And then I had some things happen in my life where I was comfort eating a lot. So I gained about 20 pounds back. Freaked out. I kept going regularly to my doctor to get fills, but still wasn't feeling anything. I had never really felt anything that I kept hearing people talk about. So finally, last week my doctor took me in for a fluoro fill, which is a fill under radiation so you can actually see the restriction, and sure enough, now I have restriction. I understand what you all are talking about when you say the sweet spot. It's amazing. It has changed my whole viewpoint on this surgery. I had been having a lot of regret. I had been having a lot of wishing I'd made a different choice of surgery, and feeling like a failure because I had had weight loss surgery and was gaining weight. And now this thing is actually working the way I had always thought and hoped that it would. So I feel like a new person. I feel just liberated. I feel it's all going to be worth it. You know, if it takes me 3 years, what I hoped would take a year, you know, at least it's happening, and I'm very excited about that. I lost 6.6 pounds this last week. Huge. That's huge. If you've been gaining every week for the past 2 months, then it's very nice to see a big drop on the scale. So that is a scale victory. A non-scale victory for me is that I have had 0 pieces of Halloween candy. And if you could see the sacks that my children have, unbelievable. We counted 120 pieces for one kid. We didn't even count the other kid because we thought, well, this is ridiculous. So none. I've had no Halloween candy, and that is not the same person I've ever been any other Halloween in my entire life. I would wait and be just as excited about all the candy as the kids were, because I don't buy candy in the store, but if people are just bringing it into my house, then of course I would eat some. So I am feel very empowered by that. It's good stuff. That's just really good stuff for me. That helps me to really know that I've got this power and this strength in me to be able to resist, even if it's just a tiny little piece of chocolate. I understand the whole, it's just one little thing, and that, you know, if you don't deprive yourself, then, you know, you won't want it as much and stuff, but I have not felt I needed it. I haven't wanted it. It's almost been like a personal goal of mine to have 0 pieces of Halloween candy. So that is a non-scale victory for me. My clothes that were getting tight are now starting to fit again. So good stuff is happening. I'm feeling really good about it. Really good. I've been catching up on some people's videos while I was gaining weight and felt like such a failure. I really did not keep up much with YouTube. I kind of felt that it was, I don't know, I didn't deserve to be a part of this community. That sounds wrong. That's not the right word. Wasn't shame. I couldn't put my brain in the place where all these people were, and so it kind of just upset me, and it made me feel worse, and that made me want to eat. So I had to kind of step away from YouTube for a while I was going through the death of my father and this tragedy that's going on with my best friend. And now that I have this restriction, I have this new sense of hope. My eating has been fantastic. I'm amazed at how little I can eat and feel done. And by done, and I don't think I've ever really had a full sensation through my life, except on Thanksgiving, except on the days where you eat so much, you know, you have that feeling, if I eat one more bite, It's going to be the bite. I want this bite of pie, but if I eat it, it's going to make me feel sick, but you still eat the pie. I really must have enlarged my stomach so much over my life that I didn't have a full sensation. I didn't really know what full really meant. I just stopped when I thought, well, this is ridiculous. I need to stop eating. Every meal, I'd either eat what was given to me in the plate, and, you know, I would think, well, I can't go back for seconds because, you know, if you're at a restaurant, that's insane because they've already given me a lot of food. Or I just stopped when I thought, you know, this is kind of embarrassing. I shouldn't be eating this much. And with the whole bunch of, you know, other ladies who are eating half of their plate, and I'm chowing down and having, you know, anyway. So, having this band with the restriction has showed me what full means, how it feels, and I'm in tune to that now. And even if I'm really enjoying what I'm eating, I stop when I have that feeling. And I'm noticing now, instead of scarfing down the first 8 bites and then toward the end enjoying it because it's almost over, which is what I used to do. I used to just kind of, some things I don't even think I ever tasted some food. I'd eat it so fast, I don't think I even tasted it. If it was a dessert, I would know that I would want to eat the whole thing, so I would eat half of it, and then toward the end I'd think, oh, there's only 2 bites left, I have to enjoy these. So I would just savor the last 2 bites instead of now, because I'm not sure how many bites it's going to take me on something before I have that feeling, the burpy, hiccupy, burpy feeling, the full feeling. I enjoy every bite. So if I only get 3 or 4 bites, I've still enjoyed the dessert as much as if I had scarfed the whole thing and then just enjoyed the last 2 or 3 bites. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. So I think focusing on the beginning of my meal is a change for me. I used to focus on the end of the meal, and now I focus on the beginning of the meal because I don't know how much I'm going to leave sitting on my plate, and I would hate to be distracted and not enjoy any of the tastes on my plate, and then all of a sudden be full, and I think, well, I didn't enjoy that at all. I didn't even realize I was eating. So I'm very in the moment. I'm cognizant of what I'm putting in my mouth, enjoying the tastes, because I don't eat very much anymore. I am finding that I need to gauge. My lap band guidelines from my surgeon are 2 to 3 ounces of protein in a meal, and then 1 ounce of fruits or vegetables, and then if I still am not full, 1 ounce of a starch if I need a little something more. I'm finding that I just eat the protein. I start with the protein. I got a salad yesterday that was a apple something, had apples and some kind of nut on it and whatever, and grilled chicken. And I started with the chicken, like I said, protein first, and I ate almost all the chicken on the plate. Instead of eating, you know, 2 or 3 ounces of that chicken and then getting a little bit of the fruit and the vegetables, I just had protein because I was done then. I couldn't eat anymore. Had nothing else in the salad. I could have just ordered a grilled chicken, a grilled chicken breast and been done with it because I didn't eat anything else on the salad. But then I didn't get the fruits and vegetables. So I am worried about the whole protein first. I need to gauge and stop myself, just eat what looks like 2 to 3 ounces. So I need to start learning what that looks like, because the world changes a lot when you can't eat a lot. You really need to watch what you eat, and make sure I want to feel like I'm getting a well-rounded diet. Excuse me. And I burp a lot. I burp a lot. Even when I'm not eating, I burp. So there's definitely stuff going on down there. There's a lot of changes going on. So that's just some of the stuff going on with me and this band. Oh, and I need y'all's advice on something. 2 months ago, I was sitting at the baseball game with all the other moms on my son's baseball team, and they do not know that I have a band. But I was gaining weight. I did not technically have a band working for me. There was nothing. It wasn't doing anything. So they started a weight loss challenge to go through December. Started in October. Yeah, a couple months ago. Beginning of October. 1 month ago. Anyway, they started a weight loss challenge, and we were all in on it. We were all going to weigh in 2 months and weigh in the middle of December to see who had lost the largest percentage of weight. And whoever wins gets a manicure, pedicure, and then we're all going to go out for dinner. Isn't that the way it is? Go out to eat to celebrate the weight loss. And I'm in on it because they're friends, and I hadn't really told them. They don't know that I have a lap band. I met these people well after I had my surgery, and it's not something I just talk about left to right with people. And And for the first month of it, I gained weight because I was still really on that comfort eating, didn't really care what I was eating kind of kick. And now that I have restriction and the weight is dropping off, I'm wondering if I should drop out of this weight loss challenge, if it's not fair that... I don't know, because they don't know that I have this thing and I'm going to be dropping a lot of weight now, and I understand I have to do the work for it. I'm not saying the band is doing it for me. I have to choose the foods. I have to choose not to have milkshakes and chocolate milk all the time and sodas and all that stuff. But I know that it's not, I don't know, it just feels dishonest. What do y'all think? I feel like I'm being dishonest. But then I want the manicure and the pedicure. And I'm already behind because I'd gained weight. They were all dropping like crazy and I was gaining. So just need a little advice. What would you all do? I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know. It just feels weird. Anywho, I'm at 11 minutes of just rambling about stuff. So that's my update. And pretty soon I'll start telling you what my weight is again. I had gotten so high in my weight that I just felt ashamed. I'd gained back 1/3 of what I'd lost at the beginning of my surgery. But it's coming off quickly now, and it's much easier. For those of you who have a lap band and don't have restriction, get to your doctor and force them to work with you until you get there. And I didn't get it. I didn't understand that until I had restriction, that this is why I did this surgery. I didn't, yes, to change my life, and yes, to have better eating habits, and yes, to exercise more, but the band, I got surgery specifically to have this thing help me through it, and it was not working until if you don't have restriction, you're still on your own doing this thing. So, you know, don't beat yourself up about that. I was beating myself up left and right that I was gaining weight, or I hadn't lost as much as I thought I should, or why is this still so hard? And now I know. Now I know how all these people who have restriction have been dropping weight and feeling good and excited about it and love their band and name their band because they love their band so much, and I just was completely disconnected from that whole aspect of it. But now that the thing is actually working, praise God, good stuff. Good stuff's going to be starting to happen, and I'm making the changes I need to make as well as that thing working for me. So I'm feeling very good about it. I hope everybody else is doing well. If you need a recharge in your, in your willpower or whatever you want to call it, watch some videos. Just decide, I'm going to do it. There's just so many reasons not to, but so many more reasons to do it. So, I don't know. Good luck to all of you out there. Hope everybody's doing great. I'll talk to you later. Bye.